What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first and most widely recognized cryptocurrency. Practically speaking, Bitcoin is a form of digital money that exists independently of any government, state, or financial institution. Can be transferred globally without the need for a centralized intermediary, and has a known monetary policy that arguably cannot be altered. At a deeper level, Bitcoin can be described as a political, philosophical, and economic system. This is thanks to the combination of the technical features it integrates, the wide array of participants and stakeholders it involves, and the process for making changes to the protocol. Bitcoin can refer to the Bitcoin software protocol as well as to the monetary unit, which goes by the ticker symbol BTC. Launched anonymously in January 2009 to a niche group of technologists, Bitcoin is now a globally traded financial asset with daily settled volume measured in the tens of billions of dollars. Although its regulatory status varies by region and continues to evolve, Bitcoin is most commonly regulated as either a currency or a commodity, and is legal to use in all major economies. In June 2021, El Salvador became the first country to mandate Bitcoin as legal tender. Bitcoin's origin, early growth, and evolution. Bitcoin is based on the ideas laid out in a 2008 white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The paper detailed methods for allowing any two willing parties to transact directly with each other without the need for a trusted third party. The technologies deployed solved the double spend problem, enabling scarcity in the digital environment for the first time. The listed author of the paper is Satoshi Nakamoto, a presumed pseudonym for a person or group whose true identity remains a mystery. Nakamoto released the first open-source Bitcoin software client on January 9, 2009, and anyone who installed the client could begin using Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin used for? At its most basic level, Bitcoin is useful for transacting value outside of the traditional financial system. People use Bitcoin to, for example, make international payments that are settled faster, more securely, and at lower transactional fees than through legacy settlement methods such as the SWIFT or ACH networks. In the early years, when network adoption was sparse, Bitcoin could be used to settle even small value transactions, and do so competitively with payment networks like Visa and MasterCard, which, in fact, settle transactions long after point of sale. However, as Bitcoin became more widely used, scaling issues made it less competitive as a medium of exchange for small value items. In short, it became prohibitively expensive to settle small value transactions due to limited throughput on the ledger and the lack of availability of second-layer solutions. This supported the narrative that Bitcoin's primary value is less as a payment network and more as an alternative to gold, or digital gold. Here, the argument is that Bitcoin derives value from a combination of the technological breakthroughs it integrates, its cap supply with built-into-the-code monetary policy, and its powerful network effects. Bitcoin's basic features. Decentralized, nobody controls or owns the Bitcoin network, and there is no CEO. Instead, the network consists of willing participants who agree to the rules of a protocol. Changes to the protocol must be made by the consensus of its users, and there is a wide array of contributing voices including nodes, end users, developers, miners, and adjacent industry participants like exchanges, wallet providers, and custodians. This makes Bitcoin a quasi-political system. Of the thousands of cryptocurrencies in existence, Bitcoin is arguably the most decentralized, an attribute that is considered to strengthen its position as pristine collateral for the global economy. Bitcoin's economic features. Fixed supply. One of the key parameters in the Bitcoin protocol is that the supply will expand over time to a final tally of 21 million coins. This fixed and known total supply, it is argued, makes Bitcoin a hard asset, one of several characteristics that has contributed to its perceived value from an investment perspective. Disinflationary, the rate that new Bitcoins are added to the circulating supply gradually decreases along a defined schedule that is built into the code. Starting at 50 Bitcoins per block, the issuance rate is cut in half approximately every 4 years. In May 2020, the third halving reduced the issuance rate from 12.5 to 6.25 bitcoins per block. At that point 18,375,000 of the 21 million coins had been mined. The fourth halving, in 2024, will reduce the issuance to 3.125 BTC, and so on until approximately the year 2136, when the final halving will decrease the block reward to just 0.000000168 BTC. Incentive-driven, a core set of participants, known as miners, are driven by profit to contribute the resources needed to maintain and secure the network. Through a process known as proof of work, miners compete to add new blocks to the chain that constitutes the ledger. The hardware and energy costs associated with POW mining contribute to the security of the network in a decentralized fashion along game theory-driven principles. The profit motive is considered important in this regard. Further, since miners tend to sell their earned Bitcoin to cover their significant mining-related costs, the mining process is seen as a fair mechanism for widely distributing Bitcoin. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today. Please consider subscribing. We upload similar videos every day.